Happy Tuesday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda. Can I just say, I'm going to call you FedEx because you deliver. And you delivered last night on Have You Been Paying Attention?
Well, thank you. Is delivering a good thing? Do you mean delivered performance, delivered jokes, delivered coffees?
You brought it all.
Brought it all.
If only you brought a coffee in here now, you would be the perfect co-host.
We are talking about the two big movies, Barbie and Oppenheimer. We thought we'd let you be the movie reviewers.
Remember Bill Collins used to do the movie reviews? He was Mr. Movies.
So we thought we'd let you be Mr., Mrs., Ms., other movies. Tell us what you think.
The pub test, taking kids out of school when you want a holiday, does that pass the pub test?
Jason Derulo joins us. He's the new judge for The Voice.
Yeah. Craig Rucastle, War on Waste Series 3 starts tonight and he'll be joining us.
And the heat wave in Europe, it's hit the big Richies in Sicily at the White Lotus Hotel. What are they whinging about? Well, you'll have to listen.
Enjoy the podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it you can't face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
What are you, an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you going?
Congratulations on Have You Been Paying Attention
thank
last
you.
night.
Yes, I was on the telly.
Not once, not twice, but thrice.
Well, that's a shame because I made 18 jokes.
At things you said.
Oh,
and
that's
you were very,
nice.
very good.
It's a funny show, isn't it?
It's a funny show.
It's always interesting to see it, to think what makes the cut. Because
Yep.
sometimes you think, that's not going in. And other times I watch and think, did they leave that in?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny.
Captain Feathersword not being accused of war crimes was one
That's
of your
one of my best, you thought?
I thought that was one of your best. So bravo
The
you.
tribunal's still out.
Bravo you.
Thank you, Brendan.
Why you don't have a Logie is I don't know.
Oh,
I think that's a travesty.
I do have a Logie.
Do you?
A team Logie for the living room.
Yeah, that's not like,
Doesn't count, says Brendan, who doesn't have anything on his shelf of Logie variety.
Well, I'm not on TV. If I was on TV, I'm sure I'd get one.
I was still thrilled to be part of a team that won a Logie.
Sure.
Beyond 2000, I think, used to win Logies.
There you go.
Simon Townsend's Wonderwall. I was only a researcher, but I've been collaboratively
cashing in on
involved for years and years.
You and Woodrow up on the stage.
Woodrow disgraced it. Hang on, was it me or Woodrow that disgraced themselves? It was so many years ago, I can't remember.
Jeremiah Rice seems to be flailing his hands around. What's happened now, mate? You haven't blown your car up?
No. You know how I'm an influencer.
Are you?
Are you?
Do you remember the whole Twisties thing?
Oh, that's right. You people were sending you chips and stuff to try.
Yeah. Actually, every time I say that, I get some.
Right.
What did that ka-ching actually? What does that indicate? Actual cash or just product?
It will actually just product, I guess. But I got some.
Right, okay.
Should be the sound of a vending machine then.
I've got.
What have you got today?
Twisties.
Yep.
We've had Twisties before.
These are Donut King Cinnamon Donut Twisties.
Cinnamon donut.
So you've become an influencer now.
Yeah.
And you don't have to
And it's
show
a
your
pink
bum.
packaging. Do you think this is because everything's Barbie at the moment? They've gone with pink? She said to anyone who'd care to listen. Thank you for answering my many questions, Brendan.
Can't talk.
You're not even listening.
Well, I'm talking. I'm a man. I'm talking.
Wow.
Well.
They taste like a donut, but look like a Twisty.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never had a dream of that. Something that tastes like a donut but looks like a Twisty.
Twisties just stick in your wheelhouse, man. You're wasting.
It's a bit like a lollygobble bliss bomb, but with not enough sugar. What do you think, Ryan?
Yum.
Of course. Okay. And I can see Cash
And now
for
eat
comment
one.
here. Cash for snacks. Or comment for snacks. Thank you, Ryan, for bringing that to our attention.
They are not my favourite thing. Quirky if you want to try it, because they do taste like cinnamon donuts.
Sure.
Why don't you put cinnamon donut flavouring on something that's not calorie
Why don't you
laden?
just stay in your lane? Cinnamon donut flavouring on cinnamon donuts,
Or,
Twisties on Twisties.
If you want the cinnamon donut flavouring in a sachet, just pour it on your tongue and you've ingested no calories.
Okay.
Is anyone writing down my ideas?
Action-packed show today. Jason Derulo is going to be joining us.
Jason Derulo, he's the new judge on The Voice.
Craig Rucastle from The Chaser is going to be joining us. And we can't do anything till we do the Magnificent Seven.
Okay, you ready for question one?
Please.
Which restaurant's mascot is a clown?
Jam nation.
Podcast. We have for you the Magnificent 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
We've done a survey and no one likes those cinnamon donut twisties.
Yeah. Gemma Rye is an influencer now. And
What are you talking about? I love them.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw you drinking all that water and eating a fisherman's friend to try and get the taste out of your mouth.
yeah, good luck paying a mortgage with that, mate.
Yeah, this house is built on chips.
But it's about getting question 7 right. Jeremy's in Narellan Vale.
Hi, Jeremy.
Good morning.
Question 1. Which restaurant's mascot is a clown?
McDonald's.
That's it.
What company makes the PlayStation console?
Sony.
You're going to answer them with a
Yeah, the up with
exclamation
inflation.
mark. We like it. All right, let's play Siri Sings, Jeremy. Siri Sings. What song is Siri singing?
So 1, 2, 3. Take my hand and come with me. Because you look so fine. And I really wanna make you mine. I say you look so fine. That I really wanna make you mine.
Siri's flirting with you, Jeremy. Do you know what the song is?
Are you going to be my girl?
That's it.
1, 2, 3, take my hand and come with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I say you look so fine that I really
Prefer
want to
Siri's version, said no one ever.
What soccer club did Lionel Messi join this month, Jeremy? Was it A, Inter Miami, B, Inter Yo Mama, or C, Inter Madrid?
I'm going to say C.
Inter Madrid.
It wasn't Inter Madrid, I'm sorry.
I was hoping you'd say Inter Your Mama.
Into your mama.
But no. We got a Nick of Canada.
I heard my 2 children once doing all those yo mama jokes.
Yeah.
I think, well, you've got the same mother and she's listening. So stop.
What were they?
Oh, why would I share them with
I'd
you?
love to hear them. Nick's in Canley Vale.
Hello, Nick.
Yeah, g'day, guys.
Hello. Which soccer club did Lionel Messi join this month? Your phone's making me
Yeah,
sound
what's
like
going
a
with that
darling.
phone, Nick? That sounds dreadful.
Was it Inter Miami or Inter Yo Mama?
I don't think it's into your mama. I'd say it's in Miami.
It is. He's joined the new club Miami. Let me read the information. On debut, he scored the winning goal. I was going to say winning try, to give his club a 2-1 win by converting a free kick in the 94th minute. 94. It's a long game,
It's
isn't
a
it?
long game. And that's what the problem with Ted Lasso. I got so into Ted Lasso, and then I watched the Matildas the other night, and I'm on, hello, when's this game going to start?
Yeah.
And my wife said, well, it has been going for 32 minutes. Yeah. I said, well, they're just passing it back and forth to each other. Somebody
did you think it was practice?
I thought, is this practice?
Maybe it's not for you.
Brangelina was the couple name for which famous, now broken up Hollywood couple?
Angelina Jolie and
Banjo Patterson?
No, what's his name? Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it, Brad. Or Nick, if that's your real name.
That's Nick.
Question 6. What was the first country to mine for diamonds?
First country to mine for diamonds.
Don't take too long.
Oh, well, Germany.
Not Germany.
Not Germany.
No. You'd think the Germans would be into it, but no.
No. How intriguing.
Jam Nation.
For into the Magnificent 7, we find ourselves at question number 6.
It's going to Greg in Blacktown. Hello, Greg.
Hello, team. How are we?
Very well,
thanks,
thank
Greg.
you. What was the first country to mine for diamonds?
Diamonds. Girl's best friend. I'll go India.
Of course.
India is correct.
You wouldn't have thought it would. I thought it would have been Africa.
I thought it would have been Brazil or something.
The Brazilian diamond. Who would have thought it's worth money? And we go, oh, hang on, this is worth money.
Well, I guess when you see it in the rock form, it's not like this shining, beautiful thing. You have to polish it a lot to get it like that.
Elon Musk, isn't he part of a whole diamond thing?
Is he?
Is his family own a diamond mine?
I don't know. Not blood diamonds, I hope.
I don't know. I don't want to take on the richest man in the world right now with speculation, but Amanda Keller.
Let's move ahead, shall we?
Amanda Keller featured on what TV show last night, Greg?
Question 7, Greg.
What
show?
I'm a radio man. Don't watch telly.
You don't watch telly at all, Greg?
Well, if you're a radio man, you would have heard us talking about this at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so maybe you're not really a radio.
And we mentioned it yesterday.
Lee's in Kirrawee.
Hello, Lee.
Good morning.
What TV show was I on last night?
Have you been paying attention?
That's the one. If I can't crack it on Outlander, I'll get on this
And
one.
you were so good on that show.
Thank you,
looked
Brendan.
great. You
Thank
brought the laughs. You were all there.
Oh, Brendan, thank you.
Congratulations, you won the Jam Pack. Lee, it's all coming your way. 2 tickets to Il Divo returning to Sydney October 31, supported by Patrizio Buane.
Buane, I think it's pronounced.
Buane. $150 to spend at Stay Well Hotels. Escape winter with Leisure Inn and Park Regis. And Jonesy demanded character choice for you to colour in some stand-up.
Regis.
Why don't we put it
It's
any more?
Regis.
Why don't we put some more effing hard words in this?
Well, what words are hard there? Patrizio
okay.
Buane
Why don't you do it?
at Park Regis. Brendan, their words.
You know,
It's
you've
only
changed since you
Tuesday.
went on. Have you been paying attention? Lee, anything you'd like to add?
No, just thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Good man.
Thanks,
you,
Lee.
Lee knows not to mess with me.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Coffee? How about a cup of coffee?
I'm not supposed to drink coffee. It makes me gassy.
Oh, way too much information.
Thumbing through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1988, John Farnham released Age of Reason with the same title of the album. Good news about John from the family the other day.
What did they say?
Well, the paper, it says he's beaten the cancer. That's what the paper said.
Really?
That's what he's saying. But I read the story, you know. I didn't read it fully. But they're saying that he's up and about. He's
Great.
singing in a tap dance as well.
Great.
Which is great to hear. But on this day in 1988, Age of Reason, I didn't realise this, the song was written by Todd and Joanna Piggott. They were members of the band Dragon.
Well, he was. She was his wife.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know, she was...
She wrote all the music for Sweet and Sour.
Yeah.
Remember that series?
So they wrote this song, Age of Reason, as a response to the environmental and social issues of the time. You know, AIDS, nuclear war and climate change. It's a good thing we got past that trifecta. And we've got our own
Life's been
stuff.
easy since then.
They sent John a demo tape and it had Dragon's lead singer, the late Mark Hunter, singing the vocals. Mark didn't like it at all. He said, I don't like this, and threw it in the bin. John loved it, fished it out of the bin and said, I'll give that a go.
Was it a big hit for him?
It wasn't a big hit. It was reaching number one on the Australian charts, stayed there for 4 weeks. In an interview after the song and album took off, John still struggled to believe his success.
Every morning, mate, I wake up, I don't believe what's going on. I woke up this morning, I was on the front page of the newspaper with positive things said about the concert last night. That is absolute joy. I can't tell you what a joy that is.
That's what you want. You want to wake up, front page of the newspaper, with
Good
positive
news.
stories.
Good news.
Not Amanda Keller has soiled herself in Kent Street.
That is good news because usually it's Pitt Street.
You're gone early. To this day, the song is still one of John's favourites to sing, and we love playing it. Good to hear that you're on the up and up, John.
Jam Nation.
You know what? You know what I say about you?
What? You say a lot of things about me.
I say this to anyone who cares to listen. When people come up to me and say, what's that Amanda Keller like? What's she really like?
What do you say?
I say she brings it. She brings it.
And what's it exactly?
Well, you bring it. You just bring it. You're very sharp. And sometimes when I see you out in the wild on other shows, I get an appreciation of how good you are.
Because working with me every day, it's never occurred to you that I can do this.
It's like I'm living next to Niagara Falls. You know, there's Niagara Falls, and the plume is going everywhere.
And someo's going over in a barrel.
I'm just, washing my dishes and stuff, looking out the window. And some days I'll just have the curtains closed.
Yes, I know.
And I'll go, hang on, what's Niagara doing?
yeah.
Still making a lot of noise over there.
And I go home feeling unappreciated, Brendan.
So when I see you on shows like Have You Been Paying Attention last night, you were on fire last night.
Oh, that was nice. Thank you.
It started with this.
And it was a big week for our Prime Minister.
And you can see little girls here particularly are just so excited to see their heroes.
Where was he? Amanda?
Well, obviously not Dry July.
No, I think we called that one out.
It's the opening game for the Matildas.
It was indeed. Defeated Ireland.
Then this.
To Cambodia. And what were people lining up for on the weekend? Amanda?
The Taylor Swift tickets?
They're
very good. Very, very good.
Let's go through all of them.
I like this one. I like when you got a bit dark on this one.
Oh, exciting news for the Wiggles. What did they announce this week? Kitty?
Jeff's awake.
Well, that's always a good week. Amanda?
Captain Feathersword's been cleared of war crimes.
That's okay.
I laughed out loud.
Did you, Brendan?
I lolled.
Did you?
Seriously, I lolled. And this is my favourite.
Oh, it's been a controversial week.
A sex education book aimed at children has come under fire for its graphic content.
What's the book called? Amanda!
It's called Welcome to Sex, which is a sign I saw on your dressing room.
Booyah.
Booyah.
Well, thank you, Brendan, for your support.
Yeah. You know, it's like when I'm in the car park and I see my motorbike, one of them, but and someone else has got it. You know, it's the same model as mine. And I go, geez, that's a good-looking bike. I've forgotten.
Are you comparing me to your motorbike?
Yeah.
So do I need to leave this studio more often for you to appreciate working with me?
Maybe I have to put a tray under you, though, to collect the drippings. Good work, you, Frendel.
Thank you, Brendan.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Well, he's the guy that makes you want to sing his name out loud. A producer, a singer, a songwriter, and wow, can he dance. He's sold over 190 million records worldwide, topped the charts in over 20 countries, collaborated with some of the biggest names in music. And now he's bringing his star power to The Voice. As the new coach, we speak, of course, of Jason Derulo.
Stand back. Here he is.
Hello.
Hey there, how's it going, guys?
Great.
It's going very well. We're so thrilled to have you on The Voice Australia. How did you feel when the offer first came through?
Incredible. You know, Australia is one of my favorite places in the world. And, you know, touring there, I got to spend some real time there, but not in one city, right? When you're touring, you kind of pop in one place, you know, get a little something, and then you have to go to the next place. But I'm getting to spend some real time in a city and really get to, you know, sink my teeth in. It's just been pretty amazing.
And this is not your first rodeo as a judge. You've judged on other shows, but you judged on So You Think You Can Dance. So what would you rather judge on, a singing show or a dancing show?
To be honest, definitely singing, man. I do love dancing, but my heart is actually in music, you know, and the person delivering the music. So that's where my heart actually lies. So it's a lot more fun for me, getting to nurture young talent and hopefully, you know, help him get to the next level.
Is there a collaboration with one of the other judges, Jessica Mauboy, in the works? She posted a TikTok that new music was on the way and she tagged you. Should we be reading anything into that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so happy to announce that we have a collaboration coming out, and she's just, you know, an amazing human being, incredible talent. So, you know, definitely honored to feature on her song.
Yeah, she is amazing. The only problem I have with her, she goes for the North Queensland Cowboys, but other than that...
Yes, it's not the right football club.
That's the only chink in her armour.
Did you know of the other judges, Rita Ora and Guy Sebastian? Did you know much about them?
Yeah, for sure. So, you know, like I said, I've been coming to Aussie for a lot of years. So I definitely I felt like I knew Jess before. Actually, when I first met her, I was like, hey, how you doing? How you been? I was like, we met before, right? And she was like, no. I was like, oh, damn. All right. Because I felt like I knew her.
Yeah.
You know, just from coming over so many times. And I knew Guy from back in the day for sure. And Rita is someone that I crossed paths with a bunch of times. So, yeah, definitely knew all the judges. Well, except for Jess.
I know that during those filming, the long days and nights of filming, they usually bring out lollies or sweets and things like that to keep your sugar levels up. What's your favourite Australian lolly, and have you discovered it during this filming?
I don't know what that is really. So I'm gonna have to get the guys to get me right.
Well, the Twisties people have just released, I don't know if you're familiar with an Australian snack called Twisties. They're a cheese-flavoured Twistie, and then on another derivative there's a chicken one, but now they've made a cinnamon-flavoured donut Twistie, which...
I'd stay away from that if I was you.
Maybe that could be something you could experiment with.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds interesting for sure.
But I do know that
Just
usually
be careful experimenting with your snacks, okay,
on
Jason?
those shows, they often have little things of lollies under the desk to keep your sugar levels up. So, yeah, beware of all of them.
You've got to be careful. You don't want a Jim Morrison incident. That's
No,
what,
you don't want to be eating a milk bottle and find it's too much.
That's too much. He OD'd on milk bottles.
And fantails.
They're going to be like, Jason Derulo gained some weight on the show.
What's happened? And all his teeth fell out.
Looks like he swallowed a sheep. Jason, it's always great to talk to you. The Voice returns Sunday, the 6th of August, 7 o'clock on Channel 7 and 7+. Jason Derulo, thank you for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Jason.
Jam Nation.
We're doing a grab right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
We're pumped. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. If you get all the questions right, $1,000 is yours.
And you can walk away with that, or we say, do you want to double your money?
Yeah.
One more question, get it right, $2,000 is yours.
We go to the linen cupboard, we pull out the tempting pants.
Though, if you get it wrong, you just walk away with
you
nothing.
get nothing. But you get to see us in the tempting pants.
That's it.
Jade is in Fairlight.
Hello, Jade.
Hi, how are you guys?
Very
Great,
well.
Jade.
Let's see if we can get you to stage one. Let's see if we can get you $1,000.
Okay,
We've got
thank you.
60 seconds, 10 questions. If you're not sure, say pass because we usually have time to come back, okay?
Yes, yep.
All right, Jade, good luck. Here we go. Question 1. What colour is a lemon?
Yellow.
Question 2. Tulips are a type of what plant?
Flower.
Question 3. What do you typically use to brush your teeth?
A toothbrush.
Question 4. Venison is what type of meat?
Deer.
Question 5. True or false? A female donkey is called a jenny.
True.
Question 6. How many metres are there in an Olympic pool?
100.
Oh, no.
There's 50.
It's 50.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jade.
Okay.
That'd be a mongrel to clean.
Easy mistake to make.
Oh, Jade.
Oh, Jade, you get $100 to be getting on with, and I'm sorry you didn't go further.
You're well on your way.
Jam Nation.
Well, big movie weekend. That's what they're saying. Post-pandemic, this is one of the biggest movie weekends ever. Ironically, now with the writer and actors strike, who knows when we'll next have another big movie bonanza like this. But it was, as we know, it's been called Barbenheimer, the Barbie movie, Oppenheimer. Mm-hmm. People are trying to choose which one to see. It's no surprise, really, that more people are flocking to Barbie. Because if you just want to...
Barbie's kind of easy to watch.
It's easy to watch. It's beautiful. It's funny. There it is. Oppenheimer is a different kind of film,
it's
obviously.
Bomb. It's a big deal.
It's pink versus kind of a black, isn't it, really?
You don't
the way
go
you
in
look
there
at it.
lightly. I do want to see it, but it's not a movie you go in lightly to see.
Well, it's such a big weekend. We're wondering, did you see the movies and what did you make of them?
Yeah.
Because there's conflicted reviews of Barbie. I wasn't sure what to make of it, but I've seen many women in particular saying they cried, they found it was the most incredible thing they've seen. I found... It's hard to make a movie about Barbie because people have conflicted feelings about Barbie and its role in 2023.
Yeah.
And Greta Gerwig tried to talk to that in a way, but I was confused by the through line of how to feel at the end. I wasn't
So
sure.
this your review?
That kind of
Because
is.
people are going back to the movies and remember Bill Collins, remember the days, the golden era, the golden years of Hollywood.
What was his show called? Mr. Movies. He was Mr. Movies.
And maybe this is an opportunity right now. Everyone could be Mr. Movies.
Do you want to be? We want to hear your review of these films.
You could just come in. Trouble Drum will beat for this. Mr. Movies. You get to put on the big Bill Collins jacket.
It can't just be Mr. Movies.
Okay,
Mr.
Mrs. Movies.
Mrs. or other movies.
Okay.
They're
Mr.
covering everyone.
Mrs. or other movies.
Yeah.
Rightio.
Do you want to play along? We'd like to hear your review.
Well, my review of Barbie, Margot Robbie carried it, Ryan Gosling stole it.
Well, just the way you stole that review from what you read in the paper. I saw those words.
You know,
At least Bill Collins was original.
Bill, I probably, he was a collaborator. Like I'm a collaborator.
Yeah. Or stealer, whichever.
Well, what's your review?
Well, I just gave it to you.
Right, I don't remember it.
Mine was, I found it slightly confusing as to what the message was, but it was beautiful to look at and I got laughs.
And these are all movies that we don't care if you stream something. We want to know about you went to the movies and you saw something.
You went to the movies. Be Mr., Mrs. or other movies and give us your review.
Jam Nation. Podcast.
The movies are back. Amanda and I went and saw the new Barbie movie. I've given my review about the Barbie movie.
What did you say? You said you stole this from the newspaper.
I didn't steal it.
You said Margot Robbie was the star.
Margot Robbie carried it.
Right.
Ryan Gosling stole it.
I watched you read that and said, that's a great sentence, and now you've stolen it.
No, I haven't stolen it. What I've done is I've brought it to the fore. Okay. And it doesn't, once an idea is out there, it's out there.
It's anyone's, isn't it? I said that when I wrote that song yesterday. Some guy, apparently Beatles or something, were involved, but it's mine. It's all mine.
You've never ripped off anything in your life.
Never, Brendan.
Yeah. But I put it to you, Amanda, you steal from me, you've stolen twice. Keller.
Well, I thought the film was great and colourful and funny,
Hang on,
but I was confused.
Put on your Mr. Movies jacket.
Mr., Mrs. or other jacket.
And review the movie.
Well, that's what we're asking you to do. We've got Mel. Hello, Mel.
Good morning. How you going?
Very
Great,
well.
Mel.
Did you see Barbie or did you see Oppenheimer?
I saw Barbie, and it was the movie I never knew I needed.
Mm-hmm.
I took my 8-year-old daughter, and she's been pumped for ages to go see it. So I just went along. I wore my pink jumper. She wore her Barbie T-shirt. We went along together. It was a great bonding experience. I was laughing so hard. I was the mum who is the loud mum, laughing at the bits that not everyone was laughing at, snort laughing, and I just loved the bits that just made these jokes about, my favourite bit was when Barbie sort of doesn't give it away, sat down on the floor and rolled over like the stiff Barbie and just ended up on her face. I'm like, that's how I feel sometimes at this day.
Yeah. And
That's right.
With your 8-year-old daughter, because there's some bits in it that it's not a kid's movie, really. What did she make of it?
Well, I don't think she understood every single bit of it. She really enjoyed, like, the playfulness of the Barbies. But she even looked at me at one point and she's like, what's the patriarchy, Mum? And I'm like, oh, such a big conversation.
That is a really big conversation.
Let's unpack that one now.
Barbie's new patriarchy.
Does somebody say KFC? Well, that's great,
All right,
Mel.
thank you, Mel. Hand the jacket back.
But I think it's a great one to take an 8-year-old kid to, because the kid's not going to get...
The last scene, without giving a spoiler, it's kind of an adult theme.
Yeah, but, it's...
But it is. I mean, on one level, it's great and it's fun and there's plastic
But
and
in
all
the
of that.
world of,
and so maybe it doesn't matter and the parents see a different version.
But if you look at that book, that Welcome to Sex book, that's out at the moment, that's more... than what this movie is.
Yes, but I'm just saying there are some themes in there that you may not expect in a Barbie film.
I think we're both hogging the big Bill Collins jacket. Let's give it to Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
Hello, Amanda and Jonesy.
How are you? Just
Put
putting
that
the
jacket on. And what did you see?
I saw Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What did you think of it?
It was absolutely amazing. 5 stars.
And what was amazing? Because you learnt things you didn't know or because of the great filmmaking? What was it?
It was technically brilliant. The story is great. The acting, Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr., if he doesn't get a nom for Best Supporting Actor, there's something wrong in the world. It was great. I knew a little bit about it going into it. It taught me new things, and even just the way they tried to portray how a theoretical quantum mechanics physicist thinks about the world was really interesting. So it was great.
Yeah.
So we've got quantum physics versus the patriarchy. It's not what you'd expect to see on a weekend at the movies. I love it.
It's no Wog Boys 2.
No. We're going to take more calls.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Wakey, wakey.
Let's rise and shine.
It's too early. Get your ass out of bed.
The movies are back and there's some great movies out at the moment, in particular Barbie and Oppenheimer. I've already given my review of the movie. This is Barbie, by the way. Margot Robbie carried it. Ryan Gosling stole it.
I look forward to you, when you see Oppenheimer, reading a review of that in the paper and stealing that as well.
What I'm saying to you, it's a great review.
Okay, and so you thought you'd share it and pretend it was your own until I called you out.
I'm become Bill Collins. I'm Mr.
Bill
Movies.
Collins?
Bill Collins. I'm Mr. Movies.
Well, we're encouraging you to be Mr.
Putting
Movies.
my jacket on.
Mr., Ms., Mrs.,
Yeah,
other,
Mrs. the times,
all of
yeah.
those if you want to be.
Actually, I'm going to take the jacket off and
Give it to Sarah.
here you go.
Sarah, put on that jacket. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
What did you see?
That Barbie was a bit of a kick in the guts. I've been a tradeswoman for 12 years and fighting the patriarchy myself, and I think that they trivialised it and made it look a lot easier, and we can just throw some pink on and it'll all be fixed, and it's not really that easy. I've been doing this for 12 years. I'm a pretty diehard feminist, and Barbie hurt my feelings, actually.
What did you think? Because I know going into it, you think they're going to have to address the idea of what role Barbie plays in a modern world. Did you feel they didn't address it properly, or they addressed it and it wasn't to your liking?
I just thought they trivialised it all. It can't be fixed in a 2.5-hour movie. The whole thing, it was a good idea. They touched on a few issues, but the issues are too deep.
But are we wrong to expect that from a Barbie film?
Well, I just think that they should have just left it and just made it more fun instead.
Yes, I know what you mean, because I was conflicted at the end.
Well, I went in there watching it, hoping it would be like the Brady movie was to the Brady Bunch. But then the Brady Bunch had a lot of themes running through because it was a TV show. Barbie isn't a TV show. It's just what's in your own head.
But unlike Toy Story, there are real opinions and attitudes about Barbie that they did try to deal with. It's interesting, Sarah's saying either don't deal with it, or be more thorough in the way you deal with it.
Sarah's saying Barbie could have at least burnt a bra or something like that.
Is that what you're saying, Sarah?
Yeah, if you can't do it justice, don't do it.
There you go.
All right, well, thank you for your review, Sarah. Hand the jacket back.
Thank you.
Because that jacket's now going to Siobhan. Hi, Siobhan.
Hi there.
What film did you see?
I saw both of them back to back.
Oh, really? What did you start with?
I started with Oppenheimer.
Right.
Started with the serious stuff and then watched Barbie straight after.
And what are your thoughts?
Well, Oppenheimer is an excellent movie. You don't notice the 3 hours. It's gripping, and as one of your previous calls says, it's going to get Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Barbie, it was actually all sorts of genres in it. It was funny, but there was a lot of pathos, and yes, I admit I was sort of very tearful at one point.
Oh, which bit did you tear up at?
Oh, not about Ken.
No.
It was, I think it was towards the end. I don't want to sort of give any spoilers away.
Sure.
All right, but
it did get emotional.
But that movie did for you what you wanted it to do.
I wasn't sure what it was going to do for me. I thought it was, seeing the trailers ad infinitum, and I knew there'd be some funny bits, but I didn't expect to get a bit tearful about it.
Oh, okay.
And I think that was the thing about the whole movie. It was I didn't know what to expect from the movie either, but I know I didn't hate it.
Well, that's quite
but that's the thing. You know, when you go and see a movie, it's like when I saw Mamma Mia, I went, oh, my God, I hope my head caves in now in the first 5 minutes of this movie. It wasn't that.
It certainly wasn't that. Well, Siobhan, you had
Good
a big day loving both of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Well done.
Well, hand the jacket back. Sorry, Siobhan. You don't get to keep the Bill Collins jacket.
And thank you for being our Mr., Mrs. or other movies.
Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms at 19 to 8. Today, the pub test, taking your kids out of school for holidays. Does that pass the pub test?
There's an article about this in the Herald this morning, an opinion piece. Do you remember a number of years ago, Brendan, when my kids were much younger, and our radio holidays, and those are set in stone, we don't get a choice, didn't align with the school holidays. And so I took the kids out, I think it was 1 week, where we went away that wasn't in the school curriculum. And I was talking about this on air, and a couple of people said, I think it's terrible that you've taken your children out. They're in primary school. Mm-hmm. And then we got a stack of calls of people saying, I took my kids out of school for a year and went around the country and my son is now a barrister.
Yeah.
This is not going to impinge on their education.
Especially in primary school.
Well, this is interesting because this article's been written this morning because Waverley Public School has said that, and this is a primary school, has sent a note to parents saying that they do not want parents to take their kids out of during the school term. Don't take the holidays when you just feel like it. It said that reminded parents that children should only be allowed to go on family holidays, quote, during school breaks. But as we all know, holidays are so much more expensive during school holidays. Everything's far more crowded. Airports are just chockers. It's really hard. And if you can't coordinate your work time to match that, when do families get to spend time together? I think a child at the end of of their childhood will remember a great family holiday, as will a parent. We're often speaking about work-life balance. This is a big part of it for everybody.
In the 70s, my parents took me out of school and we went to New Zealand, drove around New Zealand for, I don't know, a couple of weeks out of the school term. But it was great, and the teacher said that I could go as long as I did a little project on my time. So I had a little scrapbook and I, coloured
See, that's the way to do it.
like that.
But listen,
I was 18 at the time. But
I took my scrapbook and my pencils.
I wish I could have done that from HSC.
Because listen to what happens in overseas. In the UK, parents are up in arms at local councils who have taken to fining parents for taking kids out of school. In Germany, police have reportedly been known to check airports for families taking unauthorised school time holidays. Hope we don't get to that. But this is an email to parents in a primary school saying don't take your kids on holidays during the school term.
What do you think? We'd love to hear from you. 13 WSFM, taking your kids out of school for a holiday. Does it pass the pub test? We'll have that for you at 8 o'clock.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
A visitor who attended a popular Australian snow holiday destination is probably feeling a little red-faced after their phone containing an obscure list of life goals as its lock screen background picture was found by a fellow guest.
So this is the stuff, it's like your wallpaper, isn't it?
Yeah, it comes up on your phone when the lock screen's
I guess
on.
that, you pick up your phone so many times a day. Is that where you put your aspirational stuff?
I'm presuming this young guy has put up 8 bullet points with goals on the phone that he hopes to achieve. So when he looks at his phone, he goes, right, I'm gonna do these goals.
So someone found the phone, and this is on the front and it's locked open.
Now this poor young guy's become like a thing of ridicule.
How do you know it's a guy?
Well, okay, I'll read them out.
Okay.
Get jacked and be 87 kilograms.
Right.
I'm just comparing this to my own life goals. Well, I'm okay. I'm 84 kilos.
But maybe if you got jacked, if you got some muscle, then that weight might be good.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
Quit all nicotine, number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Done all that.
No.
Have $25,000 in the bank account.
Oh, you're laughing.
What's that, glove box change?
Yeah, that's on the back of your couch.
Number 4, have a motorbike.
Done that.
Well, welcome to the party,
Is
pal.
this your phone?
Number 5, get better at fighting.
Fighting?
Yeah.
I've seen you fight. You're like the guy, that Purple Rain fight.
from
the movie. That's waving their arms at each other in the air.
That is not true. Get good marks at uni.
No, not your phone.
7, have 3 girls on the roster.
On the roster. I love it, a roster.
You don't want 3 women. I have enough trouble with one.
Imagine having to do a roster. Sharon, you're Monday, Tuesday. You can't do Thursday afternoon. I'll slot you in for the Friday.
Number 8, don't get a haircut for 3 months. Well, I've done that as well. Remember my long hair stage?
It's an unusual thing to have that to remind yourself not to get a haircut as opposed to a reminder to get a haircut.
Yeah, I guess life goals. I've never really put any out there other than get jacked.
So we don't know how old this person is. He said do well at uni. Mm-hmm. So maybe he's just out of school.
I'm thinking he's 21 years of age. 21 to 22.
He'd have maybe finished uni by then.
Yeah.
No, I think he's probably post-school, starting uni, wants to get jacked, wants 3 girls on the roster, wants it all happening. He's hoping that the snow might be a better experience than it's ended up being for him, being ridiculed nationally.
Because if you lost your phone, your lock screen would just have a picture of Sam Hewitt.
From Outlander, that's right.
And you with your face pictured onto his face.
It wouldn't just be my lock screen. I'm sure that his picture would be on millions of lock screens. So hands up, who's a middle-aged woman? Someone's lost a phone.
Are you jacked?
Very.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're not gonna take it. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Taking your kids out of school for holidays, does this pass the pub test?
Interesting. A Sydney primary school has sent home an email or sent a message to parents saying that children should only be allowed to go on family holidays during school breaks. A lot of parents are up in arms about this. It's so expensive during school holidays. It's harder to get bookings. Parents can't necessarily take time off at that time. So how does a family get time together? Just got this email from Susan who said, I think it's a gamble for your child's education. You could miss some fundamental learning. It could affect their progress. For some kids, no biggies, who'll catch up. Others, it could be a struggle if you miss some fundamental maths or something like that and you never actually catch up. And the poor teacher having all the disruptions. Go camping in the school holidays. Lots of playmates. You can sit back and have a wine with the air guard And that's all you need for a holiday. Even camping sites get completely booked out in school holidays. I think we need to, if we're addressing work-life balance as we're constantly being told to do, sometimes it might mean taking your kids out of school.
What do you think? Does it pass the pub test?
No, it doesn't. I think parents have been forced to homeschool their kids, so why shouldn't they be allowed to take their kids out of school whenever they like?
Just a week here or there, I don't think it makes a huge difference. And I've got a husband with a number of siblings who are school teachers, and his comment was, and school teachers could only have 4 weeks paid leave a year like everybody else.
I work in a school environment, so I'm aware of what parents need to do in terms of spending time with their kids. You get parents who complain that their kids aren't learning properly, but then you look at their attendance record and they've had 3 weeks off to go to Fiji, they've had 2 weeks to go to a family wedding somewhere. You know, that adds up in a young child's education time. It really does.
I retired not long ago as a primary school principal. In the school curriculum, they can never, ever get the experiences that they get when they're overseas and away on holidays. We used to ask our kids to do a daily diary.
It does for most people, but not for somebody who works in a large retail. We have blackout periods where you can't take any leave. For example, over Christmas and sale times, you can't take time off. So who's going to look after your kids or take them on holidays?
Who's going to look after the kids? Who's going to take them on holiday?
Very good points.
Thank you for all your calls there.
Jam Nation.
Incredible heat in the Northern Hemisphere at the moment. Greek authorities are racing to contain wildfires that have broken out. Nationwide temperatures have exceeded 40 degrees. There's 80 fires burning at the moment. New ones breaking out all over the place. 19,000 people have fled in the nation's largest ever fire evacuation. Serious, serious stuff. So people are fleeing for their lives and their livelihoods, all of that, terrible. But also the big richies, Brendan, are having a hard time.
Oh.
All the people that watched a certain television show and went to Sicily to stay in a certain hotel.
Oh, Fantasy Island.
No.
I'm joking.
Of course you do. We're talking about the San Domenico Palace. This is the Four Seasons Hotel that was featured in White Lotus.
The last one.
Lots of people are now having weddings there, are having exotic holidays there. They're posing with the motorcycle out the front, the little Vespa.
Yep.
All of that, because it made that hotel look extraordinary. Well, it is extraordinary, but they're suffering a terrible, terrible heat wave. A cook fainted the other day. A priest officiating at a wedding passed out. And the automatic watering system isn't working, so staff are having to keep the greenery alive, watering by hand in the middle of the day and trying not to pass out. It's not normal temperatures, as they say. A waitress said that the water bottles are in short supply because as requests from guests have tripled. But what about this? The fruit selection has been suffering.
Oh, no.
Yep, this is what's been happening. Someone said that there was, quote, a big problem with a banana last week, suggesting that a hotel guest was unhappy when they realised that the heatwave meant the hotel couldn't provide a banana at breakfast each morning. And you think that's bad, listen to this. With another guest also asked for a banana on a different morning. Mm-hmm. It was served sliced on a plate and garnished with petals. A couple who served as witnesses recalled the guest seemed traumatised at the presentation.
Oh, dear.
So you go there expecting the big White Lotus, a bit of saucy beers, a bit of intrigue, a bit of handsome people all lurking around. Instead, you just find punces complaining about their bananas. You know,
a sweaty banana.
My son is in Greece at the moment. I don't think somehow he'll be noticing a fruit shortage.
He's going to come back with scurvy. He'll be walking bow-legged.
Jam Nation.
He's a comedian, a writer, an actor, a lawyer, an overachiever by the sound of it, and a man on a mission to save the planet. This guy has gone from making us laugh on The Chaser to exposing the shocking truth about our garbage. The multi-award-winning show War on Waste is back for a third season on the ABC. More eye-opening than ever. Craig Rucastle, hello.
Hello, Jonesy. Man, how are you guys?
We are great, and really, I have taken up your teachings. I'm very good at recycling now. Also, I hang on to clothes a lot longer now, sloppy joes and stuff. And you don't have to wash. You don't have to wash sloppy joes all the time.
Exactly. Look, wear them longer. I mean, it depends how smelly you are. I realise it's different for every person. If you're a real sweater, you might have to wash your sweater a bit more often, but, otherwise you can let it go a bit longer. Because, bizarrely enough, one of the things we look at in this series is microplastics, and lots of it actually comes off washing our clothes. And I did an experiment to find out how much microplastics are actually inside me. I mean, Amanda,
Inside you?
Inside me. And Maddie, you know the period of your TV career where somebody says to you, you're going to have to poo in a jar to continue your career?
I do it just for pleasure. Nothing professional about it.
Exactly. So, yeah, we literally look at not only, plastics in our environment and that, we looked at them inside me.
How are we getting them? How are we getting them in our bodies?
Well, amazingly, a lot of it's just literally from in the air. Like it's breathing it in, and that's the kind of fascinating thing. And a lot of that's coming from our actual clothes and that. So, amazingly, it kind of blew my mind away. Like over 60% of our clothing is made of plastic, which is,
Really?
So, yeah, it's extraordinary. So it's become the norm, and that's kind of, we're at the real start of figuring out what's the impact of this, of breathing in this stuff.
So is it bad for you to have microplastics in you?
Look, I don't think it's the greatest thing. I wouldn't make it your general diet. Maybe I should put a diet book out. The microplastic diet. I'll make millions.
Yeah.
Look, we're at the very early stages, so it depends how much we're getting in there, and that's what we kind of look into. But pretty funny.
When you compare it to, say, lead or asbestos and things like that,
it's not quite that bad yet.
Yeah, but we don't know, do we?
We don't know.
Look, the interesting thing about it is it's also not necessarily just the plastic. Like when we make plastic, there's all these other chemicals that go into it, like heat, fire retardants and, fasteners and all this kind of other stuff. So it's a question of what do they do to us as well. So it's, it's become this kind of constant part of our society, and we're still trying to figure out how to deal with it, really.
Well, speaking of how to deal with it, you did touch on something I need to go back to. So you pooed in a jar and then had to hand it over to your colleagues, to your cameraman or camerawoman, and have people look at it.
No, look, I had to pack it away in some ice and send it to a university in Queensland. And then, to some professional scientists who dealt with it, who were very, they were very professional about the whole situation.
Sure.
I felt extremely uncomfortable about it. Let's be fair.
Yes.
Well, it makes for a nice change, you sending it out, because you would have received a fair bit of it when you were on the chaser.
That's right. That's right. I've gone from being full of shit to actually just counting my shit. So it's very great.
You also look at soft plastics recycling and the failure of the recycling scheme to deal with soft plastics.
Yeah, it was a big one, and it's one I still get stopped on the street a lot to ask about, because so many people were really keen about dropping off their soft plastics at their Coles and Woolies, and it's kind of it's a fascinating story of how it fell over, and we talked to the person that founded it, and we kind of speak to people who had all of it in their warehouses for years, and it's kind of a sad story of, just people setting out with the right intentions, but just not having the system there. And it's kind of one of those things I hope that, in a way, the kind of public exposure to this works to have a better system long term. Like, there's no point just picking it up and dropping it for Coles. There's no point just picking it up from there. You actually have to be able to recycle it to actually make it work.
And all you got to do is watch it. You don't have to do a poo in a jar.
We're not asking for everyone to do that. But, hopefully it really catches on,
And don't forward it on to Craig Rucastle. Mate, it's always great to talk to you. Season 3, War on Waste, premieres tonight at 8:30 on ABC and ABC iView. Craig Rucastle, thank you.
Thanks, Jonesy and Amanda.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Top of the morning. What's on the menu today, good sir?
Some sort of shenanigans.
Beautiful looking day as I look out the window past Gemway Rice struggling with his juice box. What's the matter,
happening?
mate?
It's the paper straw.
Oh, well, tell Craig Rucastle that you want more plastic.
Yeah, something that could go up a little turtle's nose.
Oh, it just gets soggy straight away.
Oh, Whittle.
But actually thinking about you, and not that you're an influencer and you got what did you get sent this morning?
I got sent some twisties that were cinnamon donut flavoured.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tasted them.
Dreadful.
They taste... The flavouring is cinnamon donut, but it's on a crunchy kind of twisty. My brain couldn't deal with it.
I thought it was delectable.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah. So now you've become an influencer for snack foods.
Yeah, you liked it, did you, really?
I loved it.
I saw you pull a face.
Face of enjoyment. Anyway, I was thinking about you last night, not a weird way.
Creep.
But
Quite.
no, I'm just stressed about your car. The backstory, if you've just joined us, Ryan blew up his car because he didn't put oil in it. The little oil lamp was on for how long?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That was for a genie.
The poor car had no oil in it. Anyway, the engine seized, and Man and I, got you a new car, which you haven't blown up yet.
Well, it looks hideous, by the way.
Well, it's covered with pictures of us. That's why, and a sign that says, "If you love Jonesy and Amanda, honk."
Well, it's for tax write-off purposes.
Of course, we're not just going to get him a car.
So no, we got you a car, but what I'm worried about is your little Hyundai. That is sitting at the car yard, and I was talking to a mate of mine in the business, and he said, "Look, I'll give him $500 for that car." So your old car was the seized engine.
Well,
$500.
You can tell your mate to beep off because I've sold it.
Have you?
Yeah.
You sold it?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
$1,400.
Wow! See, here's Jonesy saying, "My mate, I know everyone. My mate reckons you won't get more than 500."
You just want to rip me off.
No, I don't want to rip you off. You got
It's a bargain. Yeah.
$1,400.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good.
You know, I'll just say this to you, though. In 2018, you bought your car for how much? $12,000?
Yeah.
So in 2023, you've now sold it for $1,400.
More than 500, though, isn't it, Brendan?
Okay.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah,
Go back to your juice box.
Wait. Before we wrap this up, I only eat cinnamon-flavoured twisties. Cinnamon-flavoured twisties. Ask for them by name.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk.
Shameful. Okay, stop. Right.
Thanks, mate. Were you reading that?
Jam Nation.
Say what you want about that Amanda Keller, but she brought it last night to have you been paying attention.
Did she? I don't know if she'd like you talking about her in these terms.
It was just, you were just on fire.
And it was a big week for our Prime Minister.
And you can see little girls here particularly are just so excited to see their heroes.
Where was he? Amanda.
Well, obviously not Dry July.
No, I think we ruled that one out.
It was the opening game for the Matildas.
It was indeed. We defeated Ireland.
And?
Oh, exciting news for the Wiggles. What did they announce this week? Kitty.
Jeff's awake.
Well, that's always a good week. Amanda.
Captain Feathersword's been cleared of war crimes.
That's what I get.
And this one, my fave.
Oh, it's been a controversial week.
A sex education book aimed at children has come under fire for its graphic content.
What's the book called? Amanda.
It's called Welcome to Sex, which is a sign I saw on your dressing.
You know, when I was flying back, I was in the airport lounge and I had this funny experience. There's a guy that came over and said, "Look, I hope you don't mind. My girlfriend's just gone to the toilet. She's a big fan of yours, but she's forbidden me to look at you, to talk to you. She's just embarrassed that I'll make a fool of her." And I said, "Well, bring her over to chat." And he said, No. While she's in the toilet, would it be okay if I had a photo taken with you and then I'll show this to her later when we're on our way home?" So he took a photo with me and then he went and sat down and she came back. And as they walked past, I looked up and he made no eye contact and she was saying to him, "Don't, just don't." And then they walked past and I just wonder at what point he's going to say, "Oh, yeah, I had a chat with her. Here's the photo."
That is
It's a great slow burn, isn't it?
That is the slow burn joke on your part.
So
is always
good, so good.
Did you see that one that's doing the rounds on the internet? There's a guy and a girl. They're at McDonald's. The girl goes to the toilet. While the girl's in the toilet, the guy gets her Coca-Cola, takes a straw out, and then gets the nugget dipping sauce, and I believe it's mayonnaise. You know, it comes those little punnets.
Yeah.
So he goes, puts the straw into the mayo, then puts the mayo and the straw into the Coca-Cola. So the girl comes back, takes a sip.
I'm not a fan of practical jokes. Don't ever do them to me, but that is funny.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the ghoulies get together.
Imagine winning $20,000 just for having a gripe. That's what you can do if you're our Ghoulie of the Year. Download the iHeartRadio app, go to WSFM, press the microphone, record your Ghoulie. We take all kinds of Ghoulies. Simples.
What have we got?
You know what gets my ghoulies? And I don't think I have to go much into detail about this because every woman knows. Perverts. We're not into it. Stop being creeps. We know that you're watching us. Like, it's a little very much obvious. It's not like that movie where they think that, what is it, the Will Smith movie? I don't know, where they're like creeping on you and they're like, no, we get away with this. You're not. You're totally not getting away with it. You are gross. Stop it.
Stop it.
I wonder if she's encountering all the perverts.
So girls aren't into perverts. That's
what a
weird.
surprise. What else?
What gets my girlies
You're standing at a pedestrian crossing, you've already pressed the button, and then some muppet walks up and starts tapping out a distress signal in Morse code after you've already pressed the button. It's not going to make the lights change any quicker. It's not going to make your life any longer. That really gets my ghoulies.
Can I contribute to this conversation? I don't know why it gets anyone's ghoulies, because there's no... Do you need to own the fact that you've pressed the button first? I've stood at lights and everyone's standing there assuming someone else has pressed the button.
And the light has just changed about 6 times and it hasn't given you the little green man.
It's no concern to you if I want to go up and press the button with a bit of Morse code.
What I do is I go up and say, okay, who's done the button?
Oh, you do not.
I do. So who's pushed the button? Have you done it? Okay, good. I'll just stand here with my arms crossed.
You don't do any of that. I've been at pedestrian crossings with you.
There's nothing pedestrian about me, mate.
A lot of cross, though.
Jam Nation.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins dinner at Hurricane's Grill.
Yeah.
Feast at Hurricane's Grill restaurants in Circular Quay and Brighton Sands.
Going to give me a big steak. You go there and just get a big steak.
Sure, you do what you like.
Also, a Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and 18th birthday keyring is coming your way.
We had a big weekend of movies. Everyone's seeing the movies. The 2 big ones, Barbie and Oppenheimer. We encouraged you to be Mr. Movies or
To
Mr.
channel your inner Bill Collins.
Yes, Mr., Mrs. or other movies.
These are the times in which we live. Did you put on the big jumper
We gave
jacket?
you the jacket to put on. The tribal drum was beating for all of this. Give us your review. Now, Mel from Narellan took her daughter to see Barbie.
I took my 8-year-old daughter and she's been pumped for ages to go see it. So I just went along. I wore my pink jumper. She wore her Barbie T-shirt. We went along together. It was a great bonding experience.
With your 8-year-old daughter, because there's some bits in it that it's not a kid's movie, really. What did she make of it?
Well, I don't think she understood every single bit of it. She really enjoyed, like, the playfulness of the Barbies. But she even looked at me at one point and she's like, "What's the patriarchy, Mum?" And I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, somebody say KFC.
You don't expect to answer that at a Barbie film.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Well, we're back tonight for Jam Nation. See you at 6 o'clock.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby dear, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow, sing cheerio, chin chin, goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.